Hello everyone, I'm glad to see you on my channel, Read Books with Ksenia, and I'm Ksenia, and I tell my opinion and impression of the books that I read. And today we will talk about the novel German-Swiss writer of the 20th century, Hermann Hesse, Steppenwolf. When I began to reading the novel, I was intrigued by the description of the book. I imagined that it's a story about two entities, human and wolf, exist in the same body, fantastic coexistence or confrontation in the same human, something like movie Wolf, starring Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. Maybe you remember this movie, but it wasn't so. My opinion, the novel Steppenwolf is about loneliness. I would say about male loneliness, and truth be told, I couldn't fully understand and appreciate the novel for at least two reasons. First, I'm not a man. Second, I'm not a man who lived half century. And the novel Steppenwolf is considered autobiographical. Hermann Hesse, he experienced it. He survived First World War, that was in 1914, and he was against the war. He was humanist, and many his friends, colleagues and readers condemned him for his unpatriotic opinion. And his father died at this difficult time, and at the same time he divorced with his first wife. She was mentally unstable, and he had creative crisis and crisis in personal life, and he sought help from psychologist Joseph Lang, and later he became his best friend. And I think he describes all his psychological emotions, feelings and thoughts that he experienced at this difficult period in the novel Steppenwolf. Harry Harrer is the main character of the novel, and Harry is prototype of the author. In the book, author just a moment reflects. Okay, and the book author reflects of many different topics. He describes his views on the war, religion, business, and other many different things. And why the novel has title Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is main character's association with his dark, hostile side of his personality, and he can't overcome it, and he can't coexist peacefully with his dark side, with his Steppenwolf. I didn't analyze the novel and psychology of main character well. For me, it was a difficult book, difficult for understanding, difficult for reading, and a little bit boring. First part of the novel is self-analysis of main character, and after middle of the book, there are new characters and something interesting happens. I heard that the novel Steppenwolf compared with novels by Dostoevsky, and actually I read only one novel by Dostoevsky, A Crime and Punishment. It was at school time, and I didn't finish the novel because for me it was difficult sink into oppressive and pressure atmosphere, sink in the mindset the man who is going kill his old landlord, old lady. And it was psychological hard for me. And I think, yes, parallels can be drawn between the novel Steppenwolf and novels by Dostoevsky, because the novel Steppenwolf is psychological novel too, and there is analysis of human nature and psychology. And there are confrontation between evil and good, opposition, natural and spiritual in man, and also their burdensome and gloomy mood too. And Hermann Hesse said that reader should have pay attention to positive developments and positive changes in life of main character. And I think Hermann Hesse had written the novel for people who is going through crisis as he was, and maybe he wanted to help them pass through this difficult time. So, if you like hard books for reading, for understanding, books about human nature and psychology, story about inner struggle, or if you just prefer novels by Dostoevsky, I think the novel Steppenwolf is for you. But in my situation, the novel left an unpleasant and sad impression. And what else? And I want to say what? And also I watched the movie, shot in 1974, directed by Fred Hines. The movie has same title, same name, Steppenwolf, and I think it's very, very good movie adaptation of the book. But I think if you didn't, but my opinion, if you didn't read the book, read the novel, you couldn't understand the movie.
But you still didn't answer about the car.
Oh, I borrowed it, you know?
Who from?
Oh, I don't know. Fais chier ce vieux con, merde.
Good Lord, why did you have to borrow such a highly visible car?
Listen, this car has 260 chevaux. They may see you, but they'll never catch me.
Oh, for Christ's
Hello.
sake.
Hurry. Quick, 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 quick.
So, that is all. Thank you for your attention. I hope my review was useful for you, and I will be glad to know your impression of the book and my review. See you next time. Good luck.